All right. Hello, everyone. I am Feather Monster. This is NSL Season 4, Division 2B, week. I believe this is a week 3 match here between 2 Hours Later and Elfir. And just getting things going here because I think we're just waiting on the last player here to join up on 2 Hours Later's side. Of course, as usual, hopefully my bird will behave herself and keep reasonably quiet, but we'll see how that goes. The maps for this week are Zombie and Biodome, I believe. And so we'll see how this goes. I believe we also have a map, or another cast going in French, I believe, on, oh gosh, what's his channel? Is it just his name? It's Sedenki's channel, so it should be on his. I'm sure if you speak French, you're probably already there and not watching it over here. Yeah, I think we maybe have too many people in here. I don't know how big the server is because it isn't the normal NSL one. It could be very well fine, but we'll see how it goes. I hope everybody's been enjoying the the game so far. I need to go back and watch a bunch of the games that happened over the past week or so because I was out of town. So I'll be doing that over the next couple days, I suppose, when I have the time. Anyway, let's look at the rosters here. On 2 Hours Later, we'll do them next since they're still missing a person. Well, on Elfir's side, we got Trigu, Muted, Iot, and Contagious as their main team, and they have two mercs in there. To Jabo, who I already apologized for mutilating his name repeatedly, as will happen, and we got Lev Steel from Radical also. So, but okay, there we go. We got the last 2 Hours Later guy in here. On 2 Hours Later, we've got KB and Pelargear, Fireman, Tinky, QB, and Jackson. Jackson, yes. Okay, got everybody in here. So hopefully we'll be starting off very soon. There we go, they got joined up. Some reason, I think it's just because the background colors, but for some reason it looked like the two teams were uneven, even though I knew they weren't. But anyway, casters are ready to go, so hopefully we'll be starting soon. I think Daniel Jackson. Indeed. Oh, yes. Stargate, yes. Just yes. We need a Hammond from Texas. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I'm looking forward to seeing how this match is. Hopefully, as I said, we'll get some, or how, as I always pretty much say, hopefully we'll get a couple good, four good games out of this. I always hope for 2-2s because that means that, or at least it theoretically means that people were fairly evenly matched. So if that will be the case, that would be awesome. If it is not the case, well then hopefully whatever the heck happens are some good rounds. So we'll see. All right, game will be starting here. 15 seconds. So good luck, have fun to the guys in there. And here we go, 3 seconds. No battles in pregame. Anyway, they got a waste recycling hive going up there. And they are going to build an arms lab, it looks like, over there. And heading out here, we got two going down through, three going down towards gravity-ish, two going down the repairs side. Looks like they're going to meet up with Fireman. You know, we got a little bit of fight going on here in gravity. We got Muted versus Tinky with KB bringing up the rear. Obviously, he's probably not going to get that, not going to win that all on his own, so he's just going to delay him a little bit. Meanwhile, down in supply lines, we got QB and Lev Steel. Just sneaking around. We got Chabo getting a little bit hurt, but not much. They got Armor 1 going. Got Trigu and IOTS moving in on Tinky, and KB's right around the corner. So it'll be interesting to see whether they get this. Chabo and Muted are over on the other side. They're going to pick the Muted and Chabo while IOTS comes in and takes down KB. Tinky is no, he does take down one of the skulks. Takes down the other. IOTS comes in and does take down Tinky there. Meanwhile, over here in Bay Wing, we got Trigu taking down one of the Marines, but Fireman is still there and may or may not go down. It does go down. Meanwhile, looks like they just lost the RT there in supply. They'll be pushing back out. We got IOTS camping by the power node, joined by Trigu, who is going on the RT. Tinky is going over there to clear them, while KB is just waiting around the corner there, possibly to see if Muted was going to come and try and push base. We have a little fight there between IOTS and Tinky, while Trigu just hangs out and doesn't help at all, but IOTS manages to clear that. Got QB and Pelargir there pushing up into supply. Meanwhile, in Gravity, we got Muted. Oh, there we go. KB getting a nice clear there with a bunch of rapid-fire pistol shots. Manages to survive. We got Left Steel finally taking on QB, but yeah, he's gonna get cleared, no problem there. A little bit too low health, and it probably wasn't the best of engagements. And we got 4 Skulks down in here versus Firemen. I know that is a nice little choke point for them. We got Trigu coming up behind, and if he comes around there, they should be able to take him out if they will quit playing Ring Around the Rosie. Anyway, who we got up here? We got Pelargir being all sneaky, going through that little, what is that little area? Transfer, that little room that I never talk about. Anyway, we got 4 Skulks slowly making their way down here into the Marine start, but yep, the Firemen down, calm down, going right on the IP, but KB and Tinky are moving in here. There are 3 Skulks, 2 are very chipped, 1 not, 1 coming in at the rear. They are all going to get cleared. And though they did take down the IP, there are still 3 Marines alive, including Pelargir, who's up here in Oxy, being as obnoxious as humanly possible. The Trigu's going to come over here and try and mess with them. It is just past lurk res, so we will be seeing the lurks up once they respawn, because I believe they're at least, well, I know at least one of the lurks was dead at the time, so I'm assuming the other one probably was too. Anyway, let's see here. Oxy's potentially going to be dead here in a moment. No, they got enough infestation there. So QB's just hanging out there in offload. Not too much as far as RT's going down though, but then again, this, okay, there we go. We do have 1 lurk up at the moment. Looks like we have another one going, which would be Trigu. So we got Trigu and IOTS both as lurks at this moment. We got Fireman there in repair, just waiting around for the RT, I would assume. There we go, there it is. Looks like Pelargir maybe go back him up. Got QB still hanging out in offload, taking a few shots at Left Steel, but IOTS is going to come in behind and take him out. Maybe? Or not? Okay. Don't kill him then. Okay, we got Jabo down here with Tinky, and Tinky wins, while KB is going to come in there and meet him. Nope, he's going to go up into offloads and meet up with QB. Over here on the right side of the map, we got Pelargir and Fireman there in trash. Trigu is just like being quiet, and oh, now he's going to move in and see what he can do there. Doesn't get any bites, doesn't get any damage, but Muted just gets taken down, and Chabo's next in, along with Contagious, who jumped out of the hive, I suppose. Fireman's still alive for this particular instant, but that will not be very long as he is gone. Meanwhile, over here we got QB still alive versus IOTS and Left Steel. It's like they're gonna maybe leave him alone, but Tinky came up around the corner there. Meanwhile, over here in repairs, that's going down to Chabo and Trigu. KB is moving up to possibly save that along with Pelargir, but that is not going to happen. Meanwhile, over here, they are also losing the RT in supply. IOTS moves down to take down Fireman, so the Left Steel can definitely have time to take down the RT. However, 2hrsLater is capping up here in Oregon, which does definitely put a bit of a damper on the ability of Elfir to actually cap stuff. But since they split up there was absolutely 0 chance for Tinky to like survive, since IOTS was biting him in the, I think, the back at that point. Anyway, that RT is gone. It looks like they're also going to be losing the one here in EC because the whole little pack has moved over there. Anyway, Pelargia and KB are back in trash, waiting around, I'm assuming, to see if they could push forward into possibly Bay Wing, where Chabo is waiting. There isn't really anything going on in Gravity other than Trigu flying around in circles. So let's go over here and see what's going on over in Electrical Core, where the RT has just gone down, and QB and Tinky are slowly moving over there as Levsteel chomps on the power. Muted is staying a good distance away, and looks like he's not going to go down, is just going to continue onward. They are going to lose, looks like 2hrsLater is going to lose the repairs RT again. And they're going to move, maybe, well, they are going to move towards base again, but Fireman and KB are both there, right in the hallway there in, is that shipping? That's shipping. They're right there in shipping. They pushed Lurks out, they got, yeah, joined by Pelargia there. Meanwhile, over in Oregon, we got Tinky and QB, both parasited, but they're hanging out in Oregon, full health otherwise. Looks like Trigu and Levsteel will be moving in second. Trigu is not exactly the healthiest Lurk right now. Both of them fairly well chipped, but that Crag over there is definitely being useful. Tinky's still, well, so much for saying he was still alive. And we've got Muted and Chaba over here. Taking down the power there in Gravity, just being joined by Odds. KB is kind of all on his lonesome there. And that may end badly. Which it does. Anyway, we got no Harvesters down. Definitely looking good on the graph so far for Alfir. Got Levsteel in the vent there, but it looks like Pelargiers and QB pretty much have him pinched, but Trigu may come in there and just chomp. Yeah, he was waiting for the proper moment so they could both pounce on QB. We got Tinky and Fireman over there versus Muted and Chabo and Iots. Muted is up as a fade. Got Pelargia versus Trigu and Levsteel over here, and KB is too late to help him out, really. Levsteel's just hanging out, just out of sight, around the little pile of boxes, I guess. Finally does get that power down over here in... They are going to also lose the repair RT again. Fireman and Tinky moving into probably... They may be able to snipe Chabo before he leaves the room, possibly. You know he's there, right? Okay. There we go. Cleared him. Moving over back to supply lines. Trigu is under about a quarter health. Oh, yeah, 15 health. That could have ended very badly for him. Anyway, what have we got going on here? We do have the pipe dropped over there in pipeline. It'll be up in a while. You got Fairman pushing forward. Maybe? Nope. Jane decided to go back. There was a Lurk poking at base, which was Iots being annoying. You got Muted hanging out in docking bay as well. But he does go down. Bye-bye, Muted. That was kind of a bad decision. I didn't see he was possibly low on energy there and unable to get out, but it looked like, yeah, with Fireman and Tinky having just been in repairs, that was probably the worst direction to go out. And I don't think anybody else was nearby. So, whoops. Looks like QB versus both Lurks. KB a little bit farther back. They almost took him out, but both Lurks have been wounded. They are going to get shotguns now. Muted versus Tinky there. Looks like they're going to get supply lines back up again, possibly. Yeah, 3 Marines there. That one definitely went up there. They are, however, Tinky's all by himself there. Versus both Lurks and a Skulk, who is hiding because he's rather wounded. Oh, they're gonna... Looks like KB's going to clear up quite a few things there. Oh, if he gets a couple more shots, he may be able to... Nope, Trigger's out of there. Got Fireman by himself. Just moving back to towards base at this point. Looks like going to be joined... Pelargia got a shotgun as well. We got 5 shotguns. We have a lot of shotguns out. So let's see if they actually are able to kill some stuff with them, or if they are going to, you know, end up losing them. We got left steel there in the corner, but it looks like Tinky saw him and took him out rather promptly. Jugu staying out of effective range, but we got Muted moving in towards their base, but KB is like right around the corner. Kind of misses that shot. Got Jackson out of the chair there. Got Tinky versus Trigu and IOTS. Not exactly the greatest, distance to be using a shotgun at. IOTS making a very silly choice to go through there, but we got an Onos up, so Chabo's up as Onos along with Left Steel. So we got two Oni ready to wreck some face here, because obviously they haven't lost anything. They're up to 7 RTs. They've been really good about making sure that supply and repairs are dead. They are XRTs. We got Trigu and Chabo moving into Gravity here with Lev Steel and IOTS a little bit behind, but not too far. Onos upgrades now started. He'll possibly be able to get rid of all of these shotguns. The Lev Steel is already rather low, so he better be careful. Yep, buy shotguns. Yeah, that was the GG right there. It's unfortunate that they weren't able to get down some of the life forms, other than the one fade, but apparently it was not necessary. Muted did go Gorge. I didn't even get to see the little Gorgie. There he is. I somehow missed him. Oops. Anyway, it looks like we got Lurks being silly down in Docking Bay. And yeah, let's take a quick look before it changes. No, I lost it. I should have checked 2 seconds earlier. Anyway, GG, that was an interesting start. See how it goes. Got everybody rejoining. So not exactly the strongest start for 2 hours later. And of course, Elfir is working with 2 mercs. I obviously don't know the mercs Euro side nearly as well as I know the ones that people use, or well, as much as I know the players on the US side of things. So I can't judge relative skill necessarily. But they're in the middle of the list. Sounds good. Let's see how the second round goes. What? Oh yeah, freaking, he's way too late with that. I'd sent a message to IOTS earlier complaining that I had no idea how to say Chabo's name, and so I'm just guessing at this point, obviously. And he only now responded to me saying that I had no idea how to say it. Good job. Anyway, we'll see how the second round goes. My bird is apparently very happy, so I hope she isn't too horrendously loud, but considering she's behaving herself and just singing pretty songs, I think we're okay. We got a ready from Elfir already. So we are going to be waiting on 2 hours later. We'll see how they do as aliens this time. Here we go. Okay, 15 seconds. Hopefully they will have a stronger second round here on a zombie. As my bird will serenade us into the longest second. And here we go. Alright, we got a pipeline start this time. Or pipe works. Pipe something. Anyway. We got 3 going out towards the right side center, and we got Chabo moving out on his own towards supply. It's like Muted is going to hold in Gravity there versus Tinky and KB. They are going to go with mines first, and it's like Left Steel is going to join him on the left. Join Chabo on the left side of the map with Fireman there waiting sort of down the hall. KB and Tinky still camping Muted with QB as a gorge at towards the, what is that, like the X-ish security area stuff. Mines is completed. Not too much combat as of yet. The right side of the map is still relatively open, though we got IOTS versus Pilar Gear down in trash-ish. It's like Chabo does take down Fireman, moves towards EC, while we still have this standoff here. While Trigu is going to also move towards the right side of the map. KB's gonna sneak back and see what's going on. Not much as far as combat goes. Left Steel is going to move in and sort of shoot Tinky into some area where he could actually be shot at. He does move back towards QB, who can just heal him right back up and send him right back out to be obnoxious and just camp gravity again. Not particularly aggressive. But we're going to have QB run into Ayats and Trigu along... Oh, wow. Hello, alien team. Kaboom. The Gorge survived, so I think that was victory definitely for the aliens. So we still had, what was it? We had QB and, oh gosh, where'd the Skulk go? Was it Pelargir? I think it was Pelargir. Anyway, they're getting weapons 1 finally. Got a nice Gorge tunnel crossing the top half of the map there from Pipeworks to Baywing, which of course will make moving a lot easier. We got RT though going up in Oregon, which of course is right outside their hive. We got KB and Pelargir, Fireman, and Tinky all kind of in this little sort of central area of the map, but it looks like they aren't going to do anything other than flee. But we got Trigu chasing QB over here and towards Waste. QB gonna go down. Poor Gorgie. Pelargir a little bit too late there to take... oh, and he actually gets taken down by Trigu, courtesy of some med packs and probably a missed bite or two. And we've got Tinky and Fireman moving down here to join up with KB so they can take down Supply, but we got Chabo and Levsteel up here hanging out in Pipeworks over by the RT, which will almost certainly go down. Jackson's out of the hive, gets taken down. Pelargir fleeing the premises. However, down here we got Fireman working on the chair, which is a little bit too late. His buddy just died. Missed who it was. And we muted respawns. Oh, more mines! How about those mines? Kaboom! Lots of kabooms. And Muted gets taken down by Levsteel's mine. Whoops. Anyway, Contagious respawns in time to take down Pelargir, whose Ragdoll completely freaks out. Anyway, it looks like they're going to finally get pushed out of the hive. Levsteel getting taken down. Chabo just around the corner, but Fireman and QB are both alive finally and can go take him down. They are going to work on the Oregon RT. Well, the one over here is yeah, it's going to go bye-bye. Bye. Poor thing, didn't even get to live again. Or live at all. Anyway, we got QB taking down EC now, and Weapons 2 going up. They are at Lurk Res, so it looks like KB is going Lurk. Got IOTS versus Pelargir. Pelargir just changes his mind, goes through Trash instead. We got Fireman, QB, and Chabo here, and it looks like Chabo will go down. Right as, like, the same second he takes out, Fireman. Unless somebody else secretly died. We got Pelargir versus Muted, and Muted wins that. Saves that RT, no prob. Looks like they do have an obs up, so if they try anything funny with base rushes again, it will just be a beacon and call it good. Trigu is going to get pinched by both Lurks, KB, and Tinky. QB being sneaky through the vent again. But Levsteel and Chabo both there at the other end of this reasonably long haul. Oh, wait, they split up. Just kidding. Just kidding. They should be able to take down Levsteel now. You know, Chabo's probably like, whoops, that was... Oh, whoa, Levsteel, good job, dude. Got both Lurks hanging out there and offload. And Chabo a little bit too late to get any shots on them. They're going to go wipe out Muted here in Gravity and continue on to wherever they may fly. Trigu getting power up in Baywing, while Fireman is there in Waste, waiting around. And the Lurks are going to be engaging here momentarily, and they will probably very quickly get rid of Trigu. It's like they two more Skulks just lost their lives here in Skylights, so it looks like they're going to go after... Oh, that wasn't even dropped yet. Oh, how are we looking here? We got Tinky moving in. We'll see how this goes. Oh, he just like chomps on Levsteel and goodbye. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's take a quick look at the res graph. They lost a bunch of res here. Well, Elfir lost a bunch of res here, but they have since put it back up. There have been 2 harvesters lost, one of which was that one that was over in Baywing that didn't even get completed in the first place. They are getting phase gates, as I mentally get confused about while talking. Got Levsteel and Pelargir here, but we got both Lurks cruising through Oxy. Muted and IOTS both hanging out in waste to see if they could secure that. Gravity is going down. Armor 1 and shotguns both just being started. Phase gates is now completed. They just took down a Marine and the RT there in EC, and it looks like QB is going to be obnoxious and just, or at least parasite Chabo, and hopefully get the heck out of there. What have we got going on here? More RTs going down. Mine's exploding somewhere. Yeah, Tinky coming in from one flank and KB retreating down the other. May take down Muted. Nope, not quite. Almost. They're gonna run the whip into Oxy, it looks like, and see what and use that to as both a distraction and support. I'm gonna move in there. One Marine down. That's his next. KB had barely any health yet. I'm hoping that he was high enough out of the way that he couldn't be shot at, because that would have been silly to keep that close to the doorway if he wasn't completely out of sight. We got Tinky clearing another Marine there, but we got Chabo and QB kind of having a little staring contest. Nope, Chabo gives up. QB is going to, I don't know, do something, I would assume. They do know that they're there, that the other one's there, it looks like. We got Pelargia taking down the power there in waste. Lurks have separated. Tinky is over here in trash/bay. Gets scared away there. KB cruising over, but it looks like they are going to get that. Maybe they are going to put. Okay, they are going to put up an RT there. IOTS did have a shotgun. He is the only current shotgun on the field. Looks like they are going to lose EC again. Aliens are only now getting the upgrades. I guess they did spend quite a bit on PvE, so that could be potentially why they only have that limited bit of res. And we got Muted here versus KB, who may go down if he doesn't. Okay, he just barely got out of the line of sight there. Okay, that does get cleared by Tinky. They're able to get through because that is completely clear. We got IOTS and Trigger moving up towards Gravity, and we got We got Plague over here in Baywing taking in that RT. Looks like Chabo and Left Steel are both working on that. Yeah, working on that RT and get everything up as they are, however, both parasited. So looks like KB and Tinky may end up moving in to try and pick them off. But I think Tinky might be a little bit too far away. They are going to separate, however, so Chabo's going to get taken down by Tinky. And KB is almost going to get taken down by Left Steel, but doesn't matter. He's able to get back through the vent. Anyway, they got a gate up in Gravity, which I think Fireman might have just parasited. It was blinking. QB just gets taken down by Muted's shotgun. There are now 2 shotguns on the field. They're getting weapons, 2, yes? No, 3, sorry. Those little freaking angle brackety things are really obnoxious to read. They should just have numbers. Anyway, we got Chabo cruising along here through trash, going towards Gravity, where we got Pelargia, Tinky, and Drifter, and KB all hanging out. Possibly going to take down Trigu. Trigu does go down, but since he's right next to that gate, cycling that shotgun should be no problem. Chabo picks it right up. Okay, what have we got over here in Oregon? We got in Oregon we got QB versus Left Steel and Muted. They're gonna possibly lose that RT. However, they can take down. They can just clear it. That'd be no problem whatsoever. We got fades up. We got Fireman as a fade. We got, well, currently just Fireman as a fade. Well, okay, we had the lurks too, but nothing else new. Anyway, they had just lost the RT down there in supply again, so they are rebuilding that. Looks like we got it's pushing into there, but he runs into both lurks, so bye. Got Chabo and Muted poking at the clog stacks, and Left Steel being obnoxious here in Oregon again, but we got QB working on the one in EC, so if they both end up taking down the RT, their respective RTs, they're at a net value of 0. We got Pelargia also up as fade now. So both fades here in Oxy along with both lurks. Oh, Pelargia's kind of low there. Yeah, let's go through the vent, dude. However, they were able to clear that, so all good for 2 hours later. Got Lev Steel about to run into a bunch of life forms. We'll take a look here. That's some pretty good res biting there. Okay. So what do we got down here? We got Trigger just getting wiped out by a bunch of... by a couple of injured life forms. Oh, hello, mines. We got Lev Steel going in there, but versus 2 full HP fades, that's... Yeah, they have better things to do. The Skull can take care of it, can't he? Anyway, we got Muted and Chubbo up here in Ox again, but hey, look, there are the fades. 1 shotgun, 1 LMG, by shotgun. So Muted and Chubbo both now dead, and I don't think anybody is close enough to save that shotgun, so Iots is just gonna hang out over there and kill that. Meanwhile, we got a Fade and a Lurk here on the gate, and there... Okay, yeah, there's Trigger at the other side of the room. Muted pops through. Somebody else popped through and immediately died. I think... Is that Chubbo? Might have been. Anyway, KB's at half. We still have both Lurks, both Fades up. It'll be a while before they're able to get an Onos because of QB being Gorge. They may or may not need an Onos, depending on how they play. They are going to, looks like, take down this RT maybe. Both Lurks here going to fly in circles and be annoying. It is just an LMG, and we got Fireman coming up also, so he is just going to get cleared. That supply RT is being very short-lived. Anyway, we have 3 Marines moving here into Gravity. We got jetpacks researching, which is always an interesting choice. And what's that? Also a Robo. Where is it? I wish they had tooltips, because I'm still kind of lame at some of the icons. I mean, I think there's one, isn't there? Somewhere? I'm just like misreading the little mini-map. Sorry. Anyway, we got Fireman going in there and changing his mind very quickly. We got Polari Gear moving in down through the south, but Contagious jumps out of the shade to take a couple pot shots before going back in. Jetpack's over half done at this point. All the pretty much most of the life forms here on the right side of the map, but just deciding to not engage. They're going to move in here and take a couple swipes at Contagious again. Trigger coming in as well. Got people phasing back. 1 Lurk low, 1 Fade low. They're going to get out. Except for 1 Lurk. Who did we just lose? We just lost Tinky, but Tinky almost has enough to re-Lurk. Meanwhile, up here, they are going to... Oh, KB is... Yes, he is going to go down. That was doomed. So we just lost both Lurks, but both Lurks are, you know, almost able to go Lurk again, so... Okay, so they can't... It'll be a little bit before they're able to get it. What? What do we got here? How to do the map? Math. Freaking 30 seconds or something. Anyway, we got the fades up, clearing here in EC, taking that down. Tinky goes over to take down that RT. We got some mines going on here, taking Pillar Gear down to half health. Meanwhile, down in Baywing, we got Trigger and Muted taking down that RT. We got Chabo flying along out of Oxy, which is probably a good decision to get the heck out of there because there were fades incoming. We got a couple of little shots there at Fireman, but nothing exciting going on there. Going for Armor 2 now, which will maybe keep them alive, or maybe not. Anyway, we got IOTS versus the world here in Gravity. He may lose his jetpack. Bye, jetpack. Chabo a little bit too late to come help. That gate is getting rather chomped at. Chabo may also lose his jetpack, but Trigger and Muted have also shown up. Oh, where did Pelargia just die? Where did he just die? Lev Steel got him, so it was somewhere over here. Was it up here? I saw a little yellow corpse. I was apparently not fast enough to catch that one. Anyway, we got armor going on. We got Lev Steel versus Fireman. So they are finally getting the life form kills that they need to secure this. I apologize for buffers. If you live in Europe, try refreshing the page, because I know sometimes the European, whatever the routing is to Europe, will sometimes have issues, and sometimes the refresh fixes it, other times not. Anyway, we got 2 skulks going in here, one immediately getting taken out by a mine. Tinky changing his mind and going away. Lev Steel had spawned in. We got IOTS and Shabo there in Oxy taking down the RT, moving back into X. We have Fireman versus Muted there in Oregon. But there's Crag there at last check. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, armor 2 is done now. With weapons 3, that will definitely make things hurt for the for 2 hours later. Tinky getting taken out, possibly because if he's like me, he got caught on the little ledge there. And unable to get through the stupid vent because vents are dumb. Anyway, we got Trigger defending the RT over here, which is being poked at by cysts. We got Gear down on getting taken down by QB maybe next. Nope. He's gonna just skip that. We have a little triangle here with Skylight's gate. Fireman not really able to do much but run through and be distracting. Chabo porting through. Trigu clearing the skulk and assists. More assisting, making it blink, so I think there's something going on. We got Fireman almost. Oh, come on, go sneeze on him. Sneeze on him! He is so low. What was that? Hive, get out of the way. Oh well, too late now. I wanted to get the actual percentage there. We got Tinky back up as lurk. Both Chabo muted, hanging out there. Finally, somebody's going to go and take care of that stupid cyst so it'll stop blinking. Anyway, we got, no, they backed up to the gate, so that way they don't have to worry about that as much. EC going back up as well. All the life forms grouping up for a giant push here on the Skylight's gate. However, QB went fade. I guess it was, oh, Fireman. He died right there, I believe. Does look like a dead fade, so he wasn't able to make it quite around that corner, it looks like. Meanwhile, over here at this gate, we got Gear getting wiped by Trigu. So, okay, they have QB up as fade now. So, though they just lost, they had 2 fades again for about, I don't know, 30 seconds there. IOTS versus QB here, going from X towards security / gravity, changing their mind. Don't think IOTS has died yet with his jetpack. Or no, he did. He died once with his jetpack. They still have significant amount of P-res, so even if they died, they could get either another shotgun or a jetpack. Keep going. Chabo almost losing his there, right as I say that. Got down to basically no health. QB goes down, so they are out of... Oh wait, KB is now up as a fade. They're just going to keep a net, you know, they're going to have one fade for like... most of this, it seems like. Whenever they get 2, one of them is doomed to die. There can only be 1. I suppose we're lucky they haven't just team killed each other or something. Anyway, I'll quit being silly. We got Chabo being taken down there at the gate, and with 2 skulks and alert, that should go. That'll maybe go down. Maybe. Well, let's see if Left Steel can take this. Okay, Tinky, you're going the wrong way. Okay, bye, Tinky. That definitely was the case where, yeah, with nobody parasited, that's kind of hard to see. KB is going to get killed, possibly. No, he's going to get through. He's good to go, but they do not have anywhere close to enough res for Onai anytime soon. Obviously, they are just going to keep fighting with the lower level life forms, which I think will definitely allow Elfir to run away with this. They've got however, the res biting has kept up. The only problem is they're running. Oh, there we go. They are now out of higher level life forms. They're getting nano shield. I just got cat packs, so just no matter what, Elfir is definitely run away with the tech. So with Chabo in there, only 1 hive, a zillion RTs. Okay, only 6. But the hive isn't long for this world. At least not with the res for 1 lurk, and that's it. Okay, a lurk, a gorge, and that's it for this particular instant. It'll be a little bit more before they can even get another gorge. Not that it really matters. They have a 4 phase gates, this demented bow tie of doom, the one there in Oxy. Got KB and Tinky both getting chipped by Trigu. Does take down Tinky. Okay, they did recycle the one there in gravity. I was wondering. Got IOTS muted, just hanging out right outside the doorway. Fireman hasn't moved in a while. I wonder if he's just like wondering why they haven't GD'd or something. Anyway, we got Flower getting taken down. We got all the Marines still look relatively healthy. I think QB's the next. Yeah, QB's the next one down. Fireman also being taken down, even though he wasn't moving. We got Jackson down. Tanky left. Tanky is the only one left. Well, and KB wherever. Oh, KB's down in base. KB is being hunted by Trigu. Okay. All the skulks are now contained. Okay, there is the GG. Take a quick look here at the res graph. If I can hit the right button, you can see, yeah, that was about where it was just completely gone. They did start taking down harvesters there at the end. They take out one here and there, but not that many, obviously. They were doing, but 2hrsLater was doing pretty good on that. You can see they were to about there. It seemed to slow down for 2hrsLater. I don't know. We'll see how it goes on Biodome. Maybe they just don't like Zombie or something. That was a better game for 2hrsLater for sure, though. But then they started losing those life forms. I was apparently standing on a skulk. Alright. Yeah, I missed the context, but Dialis mentioned something about parasiting, so I think that might have been... Was that another lurk death or something? Earlier on, or a fade death? Where maybe some parasites would have fixed that, prevented some of the later life form deaths. And yeah, since this is a week 2 map? Oh, no, week 2, week 3. Week 3 match. Man, I just can't talk this morning, afternoon, whatever the heck. What time is it? What day is it? Since this is a week 3 match, the other map is Biodome, as is obvious from the fact that we are now switching to it. What bird? Anyway, we'll see how it goes on this one. And I believe that they will be starting as... 2hrsLater will be starting as Marine again first, if I am recalling how it went correctly. So... we shall see. Wait for everybody to get in here. I haven't done much in the free, as far as free cam goes, obviously. Well, really anything. Does anybody particularly care? Should I do some, at least in these early matches where it's like, or the early ones where it's not as critical if somebody escapes with like 2 health or whatever? Or as opposed to a fade where you're sitting there watching it to see if it's going to die a horrible, horrible death or not, or what? I mean, what do people want to see? Do they want to see free cam? I mean, obviously we can't do first person, which is of course what a lot of people who don't know that first person is broken ask for. But we shall see. We shall see how this goes. Okay, they did update that. But yeah, it's currently 2 for Elfears, so hopefully 2hrsLater we'll be able to go and at least get 1 round out of this. As I said, I like it when things go 2-2. Get some good matches. Looks like 2hrsLater we'll be getting a Merc. Not on the list yet, though. Elfear's roster appears to be exactly the same. So we got the normal sort of delay between map changes or whatnot. Not the end of the world. You'll see here, hopefully momentarily, who will be their Merc. And we can get going on this second map. Hoping everybody has been enjoying the other games that have been going on over the past week, and I hope they were good games because I haven't, as I said earlier, I haven't watched them yet, and I need to see what ones I have to. Whoa, whoa, what's going on there? What's this internet doing? This internet is going completely bananas. Chabo's ping is like going nuts. Anyway, I hope people have enjoyed the other games that have been going on over the last week. I will watch them um, over the next couple days. Seemed like a lot of them kept going on at the same time, so I missed them, or I was when I was on vacation or whatnot. Okay, it's caught up. 2v1 against Skull. Oh yeah, I remember what that one was. Yeah, we got out with like no HP. What am I getting? Oh, I'm getting bleeped at. I apologize. I forgot to mute that, and considering nobody had been really bugging me, you can blame IOTS. Let's see who was the one harassing me there. Anyway, we got Elfir ready back up. I'm assuming partially because Chabo's ping is back to this planet. And yeah, I think some of the issues might have been parasite related. I don't know. Both sides. I don't know. I have to worry about this round that hasn't started yet. Remembering exactly what happened to the other ones is okay. We got blue-eyed dragon from Vexta coming in for 2 hours later. Hey bird, can you not sing for a little bit? That would be appreciated. I know it's a sunny day. Not that it really matters. It's intermission, right? Anyway, yeah. Maybe some more parasiting, more I don't know what else. Stuff. Killing things. Not dying. Depending on whether or not you are the one doing the killing or not. So with everybody in here, hopefully they will 2 hours later will be the next one will ready up soon. We can get this first biodome round going. So everybody's being silly about casting. Alright, and also as a note, of course if you are interested in the competitive stuff, there is a balance mod on this. It's just a couple of random changes to just I believe it's biomass and some res. But not too much else, at least at this point. They are doing a huge giant update of Doom that, or at least, well, competitive patch of Doom that changes a ton of stuff about the game, which some people think is amazing and other people aren't quite as sure about. I'm not sure what to think about it because, well, what do I know? I'm just a noob, at least in comparison to some of the people who've been playing and have, a jillion hours in the game. I'm curious to see how it'll play, and if you are vaguely interested in the competitive side of things, obviously from watching this, unless for some reason you just like listening to me talk and click around a map. You should go and check out the NSL website, and it has links there to the what will be in it. So whenever this gets rolling here, a third merc. A zillion mercs. Yeah, this current round is a little bit merc heavy, but it's allowed. They are allowed 2 mercs per team because they are Div 2. So there you go. We played Elfir last night with 2 mercs. Well, kind of. A merc and a half. Because the half merc just joined the team. We got rolled, but that was kind of expected. I think my team plays 2hrsLater in like 2 rounds or something. 2 weeks, whatever. Probably week 6 or something. I'd have to double check. That would require alt tabbing, and I don't currently think that is a good thing to do, considering we are just waiting on 2hrsLater to ready up. And since they said that they're just waiting on the comm, it sounds like, who went AFK. Hopefully we will see how that goes. And I don't think though I read it, I don't think I actually responded, "Hey, Jope." I think that was that still? I can't remember. Can't remember what was going on when I saw that. I saw it and mentally responded. I don't think I actually said anything. So, I'm curious what we will be seeing in this upcoming round. I wasn't expecting there to be this much delay between maps. Okay, there we go. I can quit trying to make stuff up to fill time. Let's get going here on round 3, the first one on Biodome. Of Elfir versus 2hrsLater. And of course, unsurprisingly, we've got Atmosphere versus Reception Spawns. It looks like they're gonna build a arms lab over there. Get Plargear, QB, and KB building that. One out to each side. Tinky out one, and Blue-Eyed Dragon out the other. Got a bunch of skulks cruising down the center of the map, immediately going for armor 1. Chabo going down through bioreactors, and we got Muted and Love Steel creeping through towards Canopy. We got Blue-Eyed Dragon hanging out just around the corner there. Meanwhile, over in seating, we had a little bit of shooting going on there between KV and Chabo. Tinky at the north side, holding off Trigu. Love Steel getting taken down here in Canopy. QB, Blue-Eyed Dragon taking down Muted. Looks like Chavo moved back through bioreactors and falls towards Canopy. Armor 1 almost done. We got Trigu still hanging out, watching Tinky from a distance. KB gonna come down there to support him. Both are parasited though, so obviously he knows that he can retreat. Chabo moving around the other side, along with Love Steel showing up as well. He's hanging up on the wall there. They're going to try and get that RT there in falls, but it looks like they just took out KB, and Tinky now just gets pounced on by 4 skulks. Got Pelaria moving through into seeding now, but over here in falls slash, I guess it's sort of the edge of Bamboo. They just, yeah, skulks win the engagement there. Move on down towards Canopy. We got KB, Left Steel up in the corner around the wall there. Chabo, so there. KB moving in, taking out Lev Steel. Chabo very chipped. He's just going to munch on the power a little bit to be obnoxious. Trigu, however, chomping on the RT, which is dropping slowly, but Blue-Eyed Dragon shows up to back up KB. They are able to save the RT and move on. Meanwhile, we got Tinky had taken down somebody there in bioreactors-ish. Chabo there also. He parasited Tinky, who just totally ignored him and kept going. He's going to run into Lev Steel, maybe, if he turns around. Didn't turn around nearly as fast enough there. Oh, whether he just misheard him or what, over the bullets. Anyway, they got the RT there up in Hydro, and Pelargir and Iots get a play ring around the rosy, kind of. Pelargir's going to slowly creep toward him, but Trigu is going to creep around also. He's kind of outnumbered now. Iots is just going to dance around. Trigu's going to move up the wall and pounce from the other side, maybe? If he can make it around. Either way, they're going to chase him out of the room. Ayats gets taken down, but Trigu... Tinky got friendly... Tinky friendly fired Pelargir, who seems to be a little... Am I lagging out? Tinky just stopped moving. Whoa, okay, I think my connection just went crazy there for a moment. Anyway, we got some RT harassment going down. The RT does go down there in Hydro. I still don't know whether it was Tinky's internet being crazy there or mine. Something happened. Anyway, we got Lurks up, we got Ayats up, where's Trigu? Trigu should go Lurk soon, I would assume. We live still getting wiped by QB. Ayats fleeing the scene. Get muted, getting taken down by Pelargir there, also in Falls/Bridge. Weapons 1 going up now. Meanwhile, over here, Infiltration, we got Ayats and Shabo versus Blue-Eyed Dragon. Blue-Eyed Dragon does get taken down. Got 2 here in Falls. Power not even... Oh, I guess it is prepped. It just didn't look that way for some reason. Anyway, we got power prepped. We got Tiki just hiding around the corner there in Atmosphere. Trigu spotted him though. He's gonna clear that up pretty quick. Does get taken out of half health, but nobody's there to pinch him. Taking out Pelargir and QB did take out Left Steel, it looks like, there in Falls, and then both Lurks are going to go over here towards... Or one Lurk, I misread the little thingy. They're going to go through and clear seating. Okay, Trigu is up as Lurk. There's both Lurks. Anyway, we got Pelargir there, he just cleared somebody. There are 3 dead. It was one of them. As we got Left Steel moving in on KB here, who has a nice, reasonably long hallway to try and take out Left Steel. He's able to do so with only about a third of his health lost. Trigu moving towards Falls, towards QB, who is there by the tech point. Changes his mind, heads elsewhere. We got shotguns going up now as well. Pelargir joining QB there in Falls, while over here in Platform we got KB versus Ayats. And Shabo moving in as well. Trigu a little bit far behind, but no problem. They're already taking him out. Or taking out KB. We got Tinky moving back towards Atmosphere again. See if he's actually going to go after the Crag there in Atmosphere. Meanwhile, down Muted is taking down Seating. And Shabo's taking down Canopy. We got Ayats, Left Steel, and Trigu all passing through various directions in Falls. Left Steel and Muted both working on the RT there. Meanwhile, they've got Tinky versus both Lurks. Tinky going down along with some other Marine. It looks like that was QB. We have 2 shotguns on the field. Blue-Eyed Dragon and Pelargir both have shotguns at this point, so they will be wandering out to kill things, except for it looks like Blue-Eyed Dragon is saving the RT there in Canopy. Muted is down in Bamboo and will probably be moving in to see if he can sneakily go over there. Tinky is going to run over and back him up, which may or may not end well. He's like way up on the ceiling. Where is he? There he is. He's up there around the... He's gonna jump on his head? No, he's just gonna wait. Okay. He's just gonna wait for them to go by. And then go down and... He did get spotted by Tinky though, so that is plenty of warning. QB just blasts Shabo out of the air there from his jump. Got Muted harassing the chair, almost taking down Jackson, who does clear Muted. Both Lurks moving towards Falls again, along with Tinky and Blue-Eyed Dragon. A Skulk that was there getting taken out by QB. Looks like it was probably Left Steel. Blue-Eyed Dragon and Tinky still fighting Ayats and Trigu, who now have changed their mind and headed elsewhere. We got weapons 2 going up now. We got Pelargir and KB working on the Hydro RT. Trigu is over there now to spike them from a distance, since Pelargir does have a shotgun, KB does not, and will help chase him out of the room there. Ayats and Left Steel look like they're also grouping up to try and push these Marines out of Hydro. That may be their, I don't know whether that would be their preferred expansion side, but at this point there isn't an RT there, so they're obviously trying to get rid of the shotgun more than anything. We got Muted moving in. We got Left Steel moving in. Pelargir and KB now both down. Hydro's been cleared. QB did move in a little bit later. He's just going to hide, apparently. Take a couple shots at Ayat's. Left Steel is very low, and if he can take out Left Steel, then he won't have to worry quite as much. Chigu has shown up, though, and QB's going to back out of the room. Meanwhile, over here in platform, we got Tinky and Blue-Eyed Dragon taking down that RT. We got Chabo getting shot at by Pelargir as Chabo takes down the Canopy RT. Oh, he could have. That's 4%. It's not very many bites, but it looks like. Come on, come on. I want to know whether the RT is gonna be saved. Nope, that RT's dead. Bye, RT. Anyway, we got fades up. We got muted up as fade. He's gonna go over there and fight QB, who does have a shotgun here in analysis. And with IOT's help, that is cleared, no problem. They're gonna move into seating and work on that RT. We got Tinky hanging out in platform by the tech point, and Chabo hanging up in the corner, like having a little standoff with KB. Does get taken down by KB after getting the parasite. Muted versus Pelargir and QB ends up retreating. They take down Left Steel. The RT has been saved at about half health. Looking at the RT graph, we've got a lot of 7 extractors so far, which. Not bad at all. Looks like, the average overall seems to be about 3 R2s per team. It's currently going up to 4 for both teams together within a short period of time. QB and Pelargir just hanging out and seating. We've got Chabo moving down towards bioreactors and KB over there going from Bamboo. We got Trigger and Muted over here along with Love Steel fighting Blue-Eyed Dragon with his shotgun and Tinky with an LMG. However, they just lost the shotgun unless Tinky grabs it. What? Don't know whether that was a typo, I'm assuming. Anyway, oh yes, nice KB. Just saved that with 6% left. Definitely a good save there. Phase gate's going up. Meanwhile, we got QB and Pelargir there in Hydro with Muted and IOTS, looks like. Yes. IOTS being obnoxious and spiking, Muted just waiting to see if there's any good point to move in. Meanwhile, over here in platform, we got Love Steel, had been working on that RT, gets Parasite and Blue-Eyed Dragon, gets taken down by Tinky, though. Back here on Hydro, they just did drop the Hive, so that would explain why they had that earlier crush. They're preferring that side of the map. KB playing Ring Around the... Oh, whoops! Did not mean to click there. KB getting taken down. They're playing a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie there, but not too bad. Pelargir moving in. Probably too late to do much of anything other than die at this point. Let's be able to take down the RT. Meanwhile, over here in Filtration, we've got a gate going up, but we got Love Steel and Trigu being obnoxious and trying to make sure they can't get it up until, get the gate up until freaking Muted shows up. Gate is up, however, so is Blue-Eyed Dragon. Oh, then QB comes through the gate as well, so with Trigu at about 66% health, give a take. Okay, he is regenerating courtesy of the Crag. With that gate up, that'll definitely help 2 hours later keep the pressure up. We got IOTS working on that RT. We got KB just waiting for stuff over there in seating. Yeah, it looks like they are going to go and try and take down that Crag. Tinky is able to take down one of the Skulks, which was Contagious, who had hopped out of the Hive. Blue-Eyed Dragon is very low there. Yeah, he gets taken down by Chugu's... What was it? Yeah, his spikes. Tinky is still up about half health, but if he keeps missing those, well, that won't end well. QB comes jumping through the window. They are getting lurk upgrades at this instant, so I would assume that they are... Let's see, what res are they at? Yeah, they're 2 res away. So they are like they're what, 30 seconds away from? No, that's less than that. It's not very much. I hear a lurk. There's a lurk. Coming in from the other direction through platform/bamboo, getting a couple quick bites there on Blue-Eyed Dragon. Muted coming through that direction as well, almost getting Blue-Eyed Dragon, but oh no! Bye, Muted. Muted. Come on, guys. I think there was something similar in the other in the other round where he just ended up coming in too late or staying too long and just getting wrecked. So they're down a fade now, but it's Onus res, so not the end of the world. They're just gonna play Lurks and Onai. Got Pelargir moving in there to clear. Oh, nope. Yeah, okay, he did clear it. I'm just reading it backwards. Chavo was chomping on the power there in platform. He's gonna repair that, probably put up that RT. Meanwhile, down in base, it looks like we had left steel being obnoxious and chomping on something. Something? Something. I don't know what. They possibly already repaired it, or maybe I just missed it entirely. Anyway, we got muted and trigger down here in Canopy. It looks like they've even capped seeding, so Hydro's been finished. Blue-Eyed Dragon's going to go there with his shotgun and work on that RT. However, they don't particularly care. They're just waiting around for the other Onai to pop. Where is he? There he is. They're just shifting out some extra harvesters, having some fun. There's the other Onai. QB's like, oh gods, there's an Onai, run away, I think. At least potentially. Tinky's just gonna hide in the middle of the room there. Infiltration. We got Pelargir being obnoxious from Bamboo. Try and pull some attention, but we've got basically all the surviving life forms here moving through, assuming Trigger doesn't get owned. Blue-Eyed Dragon going down. Now all that's left is the phase gate. 2 Onai on that and 2 Lurks as well, providing Umbra and also their chompy bitey skills. That gate is long since gone, and now they're going to take down the power, so that cannot happen again. We got the 2 surviving Marines there moving into Falls, which I'm assuming they're going to try and get a Falls gate up instead, but the Onos and Lurk combo has moved now into platform. They are getting a gate up there, so they at least get something vaguely resembling a launching point to further their expeditions isn't the right word, but something along those lines. Anyway, Triga comes in there to be obnoxious. However, he does take down KB. Pelargir misses some shots there. Gets a little bit of damage, but Muted comes in, takes out Tinky, who was the one with the shotgun. Pelargir is the next one out. Now the gate is clear, but Muted is low health. Blue-Eyed Dragon coming in from behind, coming in, killing him. That gate has been resecured. However, seating has also been cleared by the Marines, and platform is going to shortly be capped by Alfear as well. Looking at the res graph, with 12 extractors down, that is definitely not a bad thing here. And it looks like we're going to see a push from the Onai moving towards Canopy, possibly base itself. We'll see how that goes over the next however long it takes them to run around the corner. Maybe not. They're going to just work on that RT. Maybe we've got KB and Trigu over here. He's waiting around for Muted to show up as well. Oh, I missed Trigu dying at some point. They really need a freaking announcement for when a Lurk dies, because I missed that. I don't know when that was or where. Whoops. Anyway. Trigu could re-Lurk whenever the heck he wants, but it doesn't look like he is. He's just going to be obnoxious as a Lurk. Or as a Skulk. I guess that had to be down there in that little conglomeration or something. Anyway, that RT is going to go down very quickly. The gate is already gone. They're pretty much trapped in their base. I was going to look for it there, but I don't see it because, yeah, too much text to read through. Anyway, it looks like the Onos Brigade has moved into, oh gosh, seating. Losing it here. Anyway, it looks like, oh, well, however, oh yeah, Lev Steel goes down. He was under half by the time that the other Marines ran in, or by the time the Marines ran in. So getting out of there, definitely the best thing. QB's going to chase him a little bit, but they get around the corner there on analysis and are able to get out. With that hive there, they should be able to heal up and get the heck out. That was probably a good thing then that that Trigu did not re-lurk, because that means that I believe he is the closest to being the next Onos. Not that they necessarily might need it unless they lose, you know, another Onos. If Chapo goes down, that may be doom right there, but Tinky and Plarg are moving into the falls with Muted in there, just getting some parasites. But with both of them with shotguns, obviously engaging is probably not going to happen. Though now there are 3 skulks. Oh, KB is showing up as well. 3 shotguns versus 3-ish skulks and a lurk. 2 skulks down. You might take down KB. Maybe. Nope. Medpacks. Medpacks win this. Ayats, what are you doing? He's just gonna go try and bite one just for kicks. He does survive. Moves on to go back up the Onos. Over there in seating, we got Pelargir waiting up for QB, and then I think they're gonna push in together there on seating. Snipe the Drifter and then move on, but that RT is long. Yeah, it's. I was going to say it's doomed, but then they turn around and leave. Okay. I only needed like another hit or something. Well, almost. Pelargir's gonna work on the power. Okay, there we go. It was like a hit and change. Anyway, we got QB all by himself there. He's getting wrecked by an Onos, a lurk, and a skulk. Meanwhile, over here in Falls, they do have the gate back up. Power is back up, obviously, and they got the RT there and Falls back down. However, Canopy has been kept by Elfir, so they're being rather aggressive on as far as that goes. Got left steel up as a gorge there to back up Chabo's Onos. Trigu is like, what? I mean, they're up to 5 RTs, so it's basically no time until he can go Onos as well, and they could be back to 2 Oni. QB versus Trigu here in Canopy. Tinky coming up from Bamboo, able to take out Trigu. Meanwhile, we got Shabo in their base, and Iot's on something else entirely, so we got some people phasing back, and Shabo's in a little bit of danger there. We got Muted back up as Fade. Left Steel just put down a tunnel and ran away. That's a nice distraction. Muted is able to take down Blue-Eyed Dragon and continue on with life. So the tunnel was a nice little gorge emergency escape route. Muted shouldn't have probably hung around so long, but thankfully that hive is there in Hydro, so that isn't so much of an issue. We got Pelargir and Blue-Eyed Dragon moving off up towards the north, possibly towards filtration. Got Trigu up as Onos now, as was expected. He's just gonna wait there. Ios is gonna go in and get some bites there on Pelargir and take him down, and be joined by Muted, and they're just gonna go and converge on that gate there in Falls. Meanwhile, we got Blue-Eyed Dragon moving up towards the hide, probably to snipe some upgrades, of which there are several, I believe. We got Tinky there and QB also showing up now right as the gate disappears. And Chabo's showing up from behind to take out KB. Left Steel backing up Chabo as a gorge, taking out Tinky, then taking out QB. So it's Chabo getting a lot of good gores there, and they're going to take down that RT there in Falls again. Seating has not been recapped by anyone. Onos upgrades now finally completed. They're going to get some more biomass going, it looks like. That's still blinking because of assists. Meanwhile, we got Blue-Eyed Dragon was trying to get a stealthy phase gate. He got it up to 33% built, so not very much. They're apparently just going to leave it there, because why not? That might have been a pretty, like, last ditch. Yeah, there's the GG. If that gate had gone up, they were going to try to, I'm assuming, shotgun push the hive, but there you go. Alright, so that will be a 3rd win for Elfir, and I will read what I just got sent on my tablet. Yeah, a sneaky phase gate that didn't quite get finished. However, now Love Steel's being obnoxious, despite it being post-game. Anyway, Elfir, there we go. Banner does get, mean that Elfir does get the 3rd official win there. We'll be going into the last round, so it'll be interesting to see if 2hrsLater can pull out last round here and be able to get at least 1 point on the board. Hopefully there will not be as much of a delay as there was between the last previous rounds. Yes, as I said, I can really talk really well today, for whatever reason. Hopefully there will not be as much of a delay as was between the previous two rounds. But given the fact there is not a map change, that will probably not be the case. Wow. Anyway, Elfir is already ready to go. So waiting on 2 hours later. Hopefully they have some sneaky strats to make this an interesting one. Suppose I can go and check. Assuming this works. Okay, hey, it does. Good stuff. Anyway, you could definitely see that at the end there, once they got up to, what is that, the 10-minute mark? 13-minute? Whatever. No. 13-minute mark, that Elfir just took off tech-wise. And that apparently didn't work, though. Anyway, as far as RTs went, yeah. Oh, here we go. That was already. All that bleeping. Anyway, let's see how this last round goes. Let's make it a good one. Obviously, same spawns as usual. They are going to build, it looks like it looks like Elfir is going to go for an armory to start with. They got 2 going off to each side, and Levsteel staying back to build. We've got KB and Tinky moving off right-ish, and the other ones, we got Blue-Eyed Dragon and Pelargir moving center-ish. We do have a Gorge up, I believe. Yes, QB is Gorge again. They are getting mines as their first research. Shabo versus Pelargir and Blue-Eyed Dragon potentially here in Bamboo Pass. Got KB and IOTS there in seeding-ish. Did lose Pelargir there in Bamboo Pass. They are going to put the tunnel up in this little room here off of Falls, which is a rather convenient little room. However, you can jump through that window rather conveniently. Actually, I haven't seen that tunnel done in a while. I like it though. I like Gorge stuff. Anyway, we got Pelargir, Blue-Eyed Dragon, and where did QB go? Oh, QB went back. And Muted is just creeping along. I probably was hoping to get a pinch on the Gorge, but considering QB went back to Falls, that was not an issue. Meanwhile, we got Tinky and Blue-Eyed Dragon here in Canopy, chomping on the RT. Muted moving in from behind, and Levsteel moving in from Gallery. Chaba also going to be moving to support them. However, both skulks have been cleared. So obviously, 2hrsLater is looking to try and secure Falls as soon as humanly possible. As soon as currently possible. Whatever. Something silly. It looks like they were able to jump through that window regardless. Levsteel and Muted both in there shooting at the whip that is in that hall. Trigger able to snipe it from across the room there. Yeah, it was just able to be seen. Gets cleared by Blue-Eyed Dragon. Got IOTS moving into Agri Labs. Pelargir moving in to try and kill him. Gets IOTS down to about half health, but is not able to clear him. Chabo almost taking down the Drifter there. However, the tunnel's still up. The whip is still up. It looks like everything is still good to go. They are going for early phase gates, it looks like. So we'll see how they play that. No RTs lost for either team as of this moment. But Elfir is going through and capping most of that map. They are going for arcs as well. So it'll be interesting to see whether... I'm assuming since IOTS is there waiting, they may go for a gate there in Agri. You heard KB coming and stopped building to try and... I'm assuming, yeah, he stopped building to make sure that he would stay alive and all that jazz. Levsteel just took down one of them there in Hydro. But KB managed to squeeze through and keep going. Here in Filtration, we've got Trigger desisting the Harvester, moving on to try and kill it. He had Muted taking down a Drifter there in Bamboo Pass. And we got KB big and obnoxious and running around the power node there. He does take out Levsteel. Got QB moving in there to heal up that RT. Where did the power just go up? I just heard that. Okay, I guess that was over in Agri Labs. It just sounded really weird. Anyway, Agri Labs has been claimed by Alfir, and Pelargir is just having a staring contest with IOTS, who's now going to, looks like maybe move into Falls. Pelargir has moved down to stare at Trigu for a moment there, get a couple bullets put into him. Meanwhile, over here in Hydro, we had KB and Blue Eye Dragon taking down the RT, which I think was the first one to go down. Second one, nope, now they have two down. Chabo taking out Tinky after the RT is down. QB just killed IOTS with heal spray. I'm sorry I didn't catch that, but IOTS, haha. I apologize for not capturing your most amazing death. Weapons 1 going up as well. Looks like there are the arcs cruising in. One arc at this time. They are going to, looks like, try and take down Falls right away. Yeah, 3 RTs down. 3 of Elfir's RTs have gone down at this point, so it looks like they are going to catch up with some of the res biting at this moment. We got Left Steel just taking down Blue Eyed Dragon here in analysis. IOT's fighting Tinky, who has gone up as Lurk, along with QB and basically everyone. Pelargir's going to work on the RTs while QB and Tinky are going to sit there, are going to harass the Marines. Pelargir getting taken down. One of the arcs is very low at this point, so they may be able to get that, but Tinky better watch out that he doesn't get owned. He's able to get through, but they need to go get that arc. It's at 10%. I mean, yes, I get that you want to save your stuff, but it would be easier with that second arc dead. Harvester does go down. The Crag is attempting to make a very slow escape. It is not going to make it, though. QB and Tinky are being the heroes of Falls, though. Pelargir moving in as well. Okay, they are able to get that one arc down. Now the other one will probably be going down. But Muted and Shaba are almost pinched Tinky. If he's not careful, they still might pinch him. But it looks like he's now far enough out of the Marines' grasp that nothing's going to happen. The other arc did get down to 30%. Got KB also lurking and going over to fight Left Steel there in, what is that little room? Lobby? Weapons 2 going up as well. He gets a couple bites there on the RT and then gets hit by a mine, I believe that was. He's going to meet up with Tinky there close to Falls. Tinky's going to continue on, take down Muted. Flee from IOTS. The arc has been parked in this little room of, I don't know what the heck to call it. Tinky getting shot at. He was very low health. He probably should have gone through that vent instead, but he survived. Not the end of the world. Now we got Jackson out of the hive, helping with some RT biting. Pelargir versus Left Steel there, around the little loop-de-loop there in analysis. Muted coming up to support his teammate. Pelargir just kind of trapped now. He's just, I might get through. Trying to get some parasites. He does get the parasite there. Doesn't get a kill. Shotguns are going up now as well. Both lurks now have moved into Falls and are going to be taking down IOTS momentarily and then converging on the arc, I would assume. Along with QB, who died at some point as Gorge. Or possibly just de-gorged. I don't know. I missed it. I'll hopefully not miss another lurk death, though. Or IOTS dying to something silly. Anyway, Trigger getting taken down now by Pelargir and Blue Eyed Dragon, along with Chabo had been with him. However, we got a 2-push moving up from Hydro into Axis tunnels. Muted and Left Steel. However, Tinky is coming in from behind. However, he just spoiled the fact that he was there. And KV might go down if they were able to shoot him from around that corner somehow. Anyway, Tinky goes through the vent, goes out, with KB healing. We got Pelargir and Blue Eye Dragon going through into platform to take down that RT, and the one in seating has also gone down to QB, it looked like. So IOTS will be left to recap that. We got Shabo and Trigu moving up into Canopy up towards Bamboo with a shotgun in tow. 2 shotguns. So Blue-Eyed Dragon and Pelargir are probably going to be running into each other over there, but meanwhile the Lurks just cleared out both Marines that were there in Hydro and are going to move over towards the RT. Meanwhile back here, but with the shotguns. QB almost gets taken down. The other Skulk had been taken down. Armor 1 has been completed at last. Blue-Eyed Dragon was waiting to see if he could maybe get a pick on there, I would assume. QB does go down to Trigu. So we'll see if Blue-Eyed Dragon continues on elsewhere or what he does. But Chabo and Trigu are going to try and get that power back up in Falls, it looks like, and Muted takes down Blue-Eyed Dragon there in Bamboo and continues on towards platform. We got at least one Lurk in here. We got Tinky and KB both in Falls. KB moving out through the vent past, cutting past filtration, I guess would be one way to say it, to escape back to the hive. We got Live Steel also kind of hanging out, just preventing them, preventing any lurks from escaping through Agri Labs. But KB is going to be coming back, it looks like. But Trigu is pretty much right there, and he's getting spiked at, so he won't be able to necessarily rejoin the other lurk that quickly. Speaking of which, Tinky is just going to go through platform and maybe. But Muted is there, so Tinky has to change his mind, go through a vent instead. It looks like now with three Marines in Falls and a gate that went up there, sort of just outside the tech point-ish area. They have that fairly well secured, though I believe they're out of sight of it at the moment. Anyway, we got Jackson out of the hive again. Polargear scooting off towards seating along to meet up with KB and QB. And they're going to take down the RT there. Tinky is working on it. Is that an OBS in the corner? Yeah, that is an OBS in the corner, which is going to get annihilated. Oh, there's the Arc Lab. Or Arc Factory, which they just recycled. Anyway, got Muted, possibly about to get taken down. Nope. Takes down QB. KB goes down to mines, some over there. Or no, KB takes down the mines. I apologize for misreading that. Anyway, we got 12 of Elfier's RTs have gone down in 10 minutes, so that's some pretty darn good RT biting there. Polargear trips over a mine. Blue-Eyed Dragon's still alive, able to take that down, but Left Steel is moving in to try and prevent that from going down. However, there's plenty of time for Blue-Eyed Dragon to get that last bite. He is able to get that last bite. Trips over mine on the way out, but it doesn't matter. That RT is gone. Oh, and we just get there just in time to see Tinky go down. KB is still alive over there, but under half health, so he better get the heck out. Looks like they also just lost whatever they might have had there in Agri Labs, or at least the cysts. They got Weapons 3 going up now as well. Polargear is up as Fade, as is Blue-Eyed Dragon. Looks like they are going to try and crush the 3-ish Marines there in... Oh, but Blue-Eyed Dragon just gets, like, wasted. That was not a good end result, though they did clear everyone in the end. Having Fade basically instantly go down, of course, is never a good thing. Got Love Steel down here taking down the RT in platform. We've got... it looks like they just shifted one into fabrication. QB's working on the one there in seating. Changes his mind when he hears IOT's coming. Retreats back to Hydro. The assists there are also helping. Polargear versus Trigu here. Polargear make... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. He got stuck on something there. I think he misjudged it somehow and got caught going under. Anyway, going back up, both Fades now down. All that's left is KB. KB better be the hero here and, I don't know, be Super Lurk. It's going to take down that RT. Meanwhile, down here, we got Blue-Eyed Dragon taking down yet another RT there in seating. Chavo's throwing up a little bit too late, about to get taken... Nope! Almost taken down by QB. Blue-Eyed Dragon's at under half. He does take down Chabo, though. Got Lev Steel hanging out, camping the corner there in filtration. Trigu building up the RT there. Again, the one in platform is just getting hit by cysts. Muted is on that gate, making sure it stays alive. Blue-Eyed Dragon is now taking down the power, though Chabo finally shows up. Gets him down to, like, basically no health. We just lost KB somewhere. I don't know where. I missed it. I guess something stupid must have happened and I had my camera elsewhere. Trigu just wastes Pelargo there. So QB is up his gorge. No life forms on the field other than the gorge. Where is the super gorge? Where is he? Where's the super gorge? Find me the gorge. There we go. We have found the gorge. He is waiting. He's hiding under the floor. Blue-eyed dragon, trying to take down muted. Oh, is that my internet flickering? Maybe. Oh yeah, I'm getting yellow plugs. Lovely. Haven't seen those in a while. Well, that's interesting. Oh, a lot of people are having issues. Advanced armory now going up in this lag fest that has now just occurred. Heard you like yellow plugs. Anyway, Tinky's taking down the power. We've got him slowly skipping along. We've got a gorge going into the now darkened land of seeding. Tinky now moving into canopy to take down that RT. Hopefully this lag will go away. Looks like 2hrsLater has GG'd though, just given the fact that at least a couple have quit out of the game so far. With this yellow plug, I can't exactly blame them, because this is silly. Yeah. Bye-bye server. Looks like they are going to just GG this. Only Tinky left in the game. But with 4 Marines in the hive, yeah, it's just gonna get melted. And quick before it... Making fun of that, of the server. Yeah, how about them yellow plugs? Anyway, good job to Elfir for winning 4-0 over 2hrsLater. As I see, my message hasn't even gone through. I will just type it to... Well, I was going to type it to them, but I was just curious. What the heck is going on with this server? Anyway, at least it was basically at the end of the round after all the life forms had died. Oh well. So much for that server. Oh well, at least it is over. Elfir has taken this 4-0. The server is imploding in a most fantastic way. And I will take a look now and see if there's anything else coming up here in the not too distant future. The only things scheduled at this particular instance are on Thursday, we have Narcolepsy versus Virtual Dejection at 3 p.m. Pacific, which obviously is listed on the NSL side. I will take a quick look here and see if there are any others that need to be played. Looks like there's another game on a Friday, which is a Div 4 match, which needs to be confirmed and put on the calendar. There aren't many Week 4 matches yet confirmed, so unfortunately, currently what you see on the calendar is what you got. The server is pretty much dead. So, why is that sound so loud? Anyway, good games to both teams. I will inform them of that on some non-laggy server, aka Steam, assuming Steam doesn't implode as well. So, hope everyone enjoyed the games that have been today, and that, you know, whether you be watching this one later on as a VOD or if you watched it live, hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys have also watched the premiere match that was also roughly concurrent with this one. If not, you should go watch that, because I'm sure, or at least I certainly hope that their server did not implode at the end. I'm going to quit this one now. Oh wow. The server caught up. Kind of. Okay, going to disconnect for real now, so... yeah, hope you guys had fun. I'll catch you guys some other time, possibly with some Week 4 matches if they get scheduled. If you are a member of a team that has not scheduled your Div 4 match, you should totally do that, so that way us casters can actually cast them and not just guess, because that's lame. Anyway, see you guys later. Have fun playing whatever you play.